so everything we
All
say
right.
can be on the record.
Can and will be used against you in a court of law.
Yeah,
Understood.
right. So you're from Fargo, North Dakota.
Yeah. I grew up in outside of Fargo in a little town called Kindred, but I currently reside in Grand Rapids, Minnesota.
How about that? I've never been up that far.
It's it's cold winters, but we work hard and we survive the winters courtesy of alcohol.
That whatever works. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So what made you want to be a singer or entertainer? In other words, what inspired you? When did you know that this is what you want to do?
Well, I knew when I was probably about 3 years old. My grandpa was in a lot of bands and stuff around North Dakota and Minnesota. He was an amazing accordion player. I know that sounds weird. Accordion player and amazing.
Very interesting, if you ask me. Very interesting.
Yeah, he was great. He was in a lot of country bands and stuff. And I asked him, Grandpa, can I sing with you? And he said, yeah. So we went over to his buddy's house, and his buddy picked up a guitar, and Grandpa was on the accordion, and his buddy's wife was on the keyboard, and I got in front of the microphone, and I remember we ripped out a pretty awesome rendition of Frosty the Snowman. It was my favorite song at the time. And and that's kind of when I knew, man, that this is something that I wanted to do for the rest of my life. And here we are.
Man, I was playing some of your videos from On The Voice. What was it like working with them on that show?
They were great, man. Everybody on that show is really nice. They all want you to succeed. And especially working with Blake was fantastic. He's got a wonderful sense of humor and a deep-rooted love and passion for country music. And so, naturally we got along very well, and it was great, man. It was a lot of fun.
It's incredible watching your journey. And I see your wife, Leanne. She goes and helps you quite a bit.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I tell everybody, she's 80% of why I'm able to do this. I book the shows and write the songs and make sure that end of it's taken care of, and she does everything else. She drives, she sells merchandise. We're here. We're on the East Coast kind of swing for the next 6 weeks or whatever it is, 7 weeks, and she's a trooper, man. She deals with all the people, and
that's incredible stuff.
Yeah, she's wonderful, man. She's my angel.
Big support right there for you and encouragement. I guarantee you that.
Oh, absolutely, and she's always been very supportive of what I'm doing, and she actually resigned from her job. She was a preschool teacher, and
wow.
She resigned from her job so that we could try out for The Voice, and luckily, she hasn't had to go back, which is nice.
Well, I know that was some incredible singing. I saw you doing that old time rock and roll video. I really liked that one.
Oh, thank you, man. That was one of my favorites that we got to do on the show. That's been one of my favorite songs ever since I was a kid, and for Blake to pick it was really, I think, divine intervention. And Blaine and I, when we went to rehearse that song, we obviously, you never want to get kicked off the competition, so we went into it with the intent to either win or be stolen, both of us. And
that's right. We
just wanted to leave it all out on the stage, man, and I think, mission accomplished. I think we did really well with it.
That was a very incredible spot for me as far as your performance on that show, but that was my favorite one.
Well, thank you, man. I really appreciate that. That was the funnest one for me, too, because
there was a lot of soul in that.
Yeah, and I love to put a lot of soul in everything I do, and I really got to, show my crowd interaction skills on that one, and as well, and I, it really gave me an opportunity to show who I am, not only as a singer but as an entertainer, and that was really cool.
Well, you did really, really good bringing that over.
Thank you, Eric. I really appreciate it, man. That's awesome.
And we're going to see you here in Hagerstown Friday night.
Friday night, man. We're going to be at the Hard Times Cafe. I love the name of that place, the Hard Times Cafe. It just sounds like a bar I should be playing.
That's right. It's fun down there, and they got pool tables, and it's just a good time.
Awesome, man. Awesome. Yeah, we're really looking forward to it. It's we've been getting a lot of Facebook messages and comments and stuff, people coming out and supporting what we do, and we can't thank y'all enough for that, man.
How's this journey been since The Voice? Now, it hadn't been that long, but now you're on the East Coast here, and you're going to be here a little bit.
Yeah, we're going to be out here, like I said, until I think our last date. I think we wind up back in Minnesota on like the 20th of December. But it's been awesome, man. It's been great. I really think that it was my time to be done with the show anyways. I mean, there's a lot of stress and a lot of nerves that go along with it. I'm a pretty nervous person to begin with, and competition's really not my strong suit. I'm not built for it. So
well, I totally understand that.
Yeah, and it is what it is, man, and things are going the
you
best.
Just want to sing, right?
Yeah, and I want to be creative, and I want to write songs and tour and play for the people, man. I'm a people person. I love real music, and I love real people, and the voice wasn't
heartfelt music.
Thanks, man. The voice was definitely a great launch pad and a great springboard to really get my career going. And I think as a musician, you wait for something like this for years. I mean, I've been doing this now professionally for 12 years. And this is really the break that I've been looking for. And now that it's happened, I intend to take full advantage of it.
Well, I don't blame you. And the hard work is definitely paying off.
Yes, absolutely, man. Absolutely. Finally, my wife can have a little bit of financial stability, which is really was the goal going into this. Exactly. So I'm very happy right now.
And I was going through some of your songs. I can't find an album. Or do you have an album?
Yeah, I have 4 records out. That I released independently. You can find them all at blindjoe.com. And they're bar songs and stuff, and it's nothing professionally produced or anything like that. It's just me and a guitar in front of a couple of microphones. But we are working actually on a professionally produced record. We were contacted by a guy whose name is Rick Beato. He's produced albums for Shinedown. He just went platinum with Parmalee. A bunch of different things that he's done over the years. And we're going to be going to Atlanta to record a record with him. So if you're interested in helping us out with that, we've set up a GoFundMe account, which is gofundme.com/blindjoe. If you like your country real with fiddle and steel guitar and a little bit of rock and roll mixed in, even if you can only donate $1, man, every dollar helps, because as you, I'm sure know, Eric, it's pretty expensive to record a record with professional musicians and professional production and all that. You're looking at a couple grand per song, and so we're trying to do like a half and half thing. The fans support us with half of it, and we'll take the other half out of our pocket, and hopefully we can make the best damn country record to come out in a long time.
I don't have no doubt about it. I know us here at Route 66 Cruisin Country, we will support that cause, and we will share your word.
Oh, well, thank you, brother. That's so awesome. I can't thank you enough, man.
And I wanted to bring up one song.
Yeah.
Pity Don't Get You Paid. Where did that come from? That is an incredible song that I think everyone needs to hear.
Oh, thank you, man. Thanks. That's so cool. And, I hear that a lot about that song, and it makes me so happy and so proud that I wrote it. It came about because of my dad. He's always been a huge inspiration to me and always taught me to work hard. And you know what? You can't be whining about things. You need to get out there and do what you can do, just because you have a disability or your life sucks right now or whatever. My dad's never been one of those people to just, bend over and take it or, whine about, oh, boo-hoo, poor me,
There's a lot of that.
Yeah. And he, I wanted to write a song for him really to make him proud and to kind of thank him for instilling that in me, because I think that if he hadn't raised me like that, I might have fallen victim to a few more pity parties in my life with a lot of the things that I've had to go through.
Well, it sure has paid off. I mean, whatever he did or said is a reflection of everything you do.
Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, I try to be a good person and live a good life and work hard, man. I think that's what it's all about.
Well, I think it's an incredible payoff, and salute to him that you're doing that.
Yeah, he's awesome, man. He's a great guy.
And is there anything else you wanted to tell the world about while we're here? And I don't want to tie you up too long, but I wanted to have an interview and learn a little bit about Blind Joe.
Yeah, we, if you want to follow me, I get a lot of people asking me where they can find tour dates and stuff like that. We're working on blindjoe.com right now. If you go to it right now, it routes to our Bandcamp page. which is pretty awesome in itself. You can get CDs and T-shirts and the whole shebang, and digital downloads. We got a bunch of cool stuff up there. But here in the next couple of weeks, I'm hoping blindjoe.com will be completely revamped. It'll be our own website. We'll have all the tour dates and stuff up there. As far as shows, you can track me on Bands in Town, which is an app you can download on your phone. Or I post everything on my Facebook, which is facebook.com/theblindjoe. That's also where I am on Twitter and Instagram as well. So that's TheBlindJoe, TheBlindJoe. And I also post the shows on Twitter as well.
Incredible.
So yeah, man, that's where I'm at, dude.
Social media goes a long way today.
What's that?
Social media, it goes a long way today.
Yes, it certainly does. You know, I really can't picture doing what I do without it. I can't imagine how people did it before things like Facebook and Twitter,
That had to be a lot harder.
and that kind of thing. Yeah, right.
And I have enjoyed talking to you these last few minutes, and I appreciate
you
allowing me that time.
Oh, you're not a problem at all, man. I really thank you guys for supporting us and for playing my music, man. And once again, if you want to support the recording of that professional CD, that website is gofundme.com/blindjoe. And, you know, I should tell you, too, if you donate $15 or more, when the album's done, before it's released to the public, we'll send you a code for a digital download of the record, before it's released.
Well, that's cool.